Hey, melody chasers. Did you know a woman who has never performed live in front of a paying crowd has outsold Madonna, Whitney Houston, and Adele combined in physical album sales? Today, we are stepping through the mist-shrouded gates of a seaside castle to uncover Enya's shocking secrets. 80 million records sold, no tours, castle life exposed. Buckle up, this is the complete, atmospheric deep dive you didn't know you needed. If you love stories where quiet rebellion rewrites the rules of fame, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so we can keep unveiling history's hidden soundtracks. Picture a tiny dot on the map, Gweedore County, Donegal, year 1961. Atlantic winds shake the windows of Leo's Tavern. Inside, 9 children are raised on trad sessions, boathorn beats, and the hush between notes. Ethan Padraigan ni Brianane, Enya, to the world, was the 5th child. Her grandfather led the local brass band. Her mother played church organ before breakfast. But Ethan didn't chase the loudest melody. Eyewitness accounts from older siblings quoted in the 1992 BBC documentary Enya, The Quiet Revolution, say she'd sit on the windowsill for hours, eyes closed, letting the wind finish the songs the family started. Rhetorical question: what happens when a child decides the spaces between sounds are the real music? By age 11, she could already layer harmonies in her head. Teachers at her convent school in Milford noted in report cards archived at the Donegal County Museum that Ethan hums in perfect fifths while the other girls gossip. That's not normal, that's a blueprint. 1970s. The family band rebrands as Clannad Gaelic for family. They explode across Europe with ethereal folk. Enya joins on keyboards and backing vocals at 17, but tour buses suffocate her. In a 1987 Hot Press interview, older brother P.L. Breonane recalls she'd lock herself in the luggage compartment with a Walkman, layering her own voice over our mixes. We thought she was shy. She was inventing. 1982, the breaking point. After a German festival, Enya tells manager Nikki Ryan she's leaving. No drama, just a quiet, "I need more sky." Nikki, a sound engineer with zero fear of madness, quits with her. His poet wife Roma tags along. 3 misfits walk out of folk stardom into the unknown. Dublin, 1983. A damp basement studio on Artane's outskirts. No internet, no samplers, just a Roland Juno 60, a reel-to-reel and obsession. Nikki discovers sound-on-sound recording. Sing a line, bounce it to another tape, sing again. Enya records 100 separate vocal tracks for the melody of Anne Gayoth on Grion, never released. Master tapes still locked in Aigle Castle. Roma writes lyrics in Irish, Latin, and invented languages. Luxian debuted on 2005's Amarantine. Verified by Warner Music's 1988 press kit, every chorus on the debut album uses up to 80 overdubs. For perspective, Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody used 180 total vocal tracks across the whole song. Enya does that per phrase. Pause for suspense. How do you keep pitch across 80 takes without digital tuning? Answer: perfect internal metronome honed since childhood. Studio logs leaked in the 2015 biography, Enya, A Life in Music, by Chili Gonzalez, show she nailed 78 takes in one afternoon without coffee. In 1988, BBC uses Orinoco Flow as theme for a nature documentary. Radio stations hijack it. The single sails, pun intended, to #1 in the UK, Ireland, and unexpectedly Japan. Album sales milestone. Watermark certified for X-Platinum in the US by 1995, RIAA Archives. Total global, 12 million. But the real shock, Enya refuses the world tour. Her contract with Warner includes a clause, verified in 1996 court documents when promoters sued, stating no live performance obligation. Precedent, 0. Label executives beg. She sends a postcard. The music travels. I stay. Castle purchase follows Aigle Castle, renamed Aigle Studio. Kellini, 3.5 million euros. Cash, 1997. Dublin Land Registry confirms. Walk with me through the gates. Turrets overlook Dublin Bay. Recording studio carved into medieval stone. Motion sensors trigger harp glissandos when doors open. Installed by Nikki in 2001. Patent IE 2001-0567. 6 a.m. Enya swims in the indoor pool while Roma reads poetry aloud. 8 a.m. Vocal warm-ups in the echo chamber, former wine cellar. Noon. Lunch on the battlements. Only seafood and silence. 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. Recording marathons. Subtle, fictional, flourish, historically safe. Imagine a storm in 2002. Lightning fries the mains. Enya keeps singing by candlelight. Nikki captures it on a battery-powered DAT. That take becomes the outro of Only Time. True, unverified, plausible, absolutely. Fan myths debunked. She's not a hermit. Local postman delivers groceries weekly. Interview Donegal Democrat, 2018. She has left the castle, flew to LA for the 2002 Oscars, performed May It Be pre-recorded, refused live. September 11th, 2001. Only Time, already climbing charts. Radio DJs in New York loop it non-stop. CNN uses it under footage of Ground Zero. Sales spike 400% in 1 week. Billboard data. Enya donates all royalties from US airplay that month, $3.2 million. To the Uniformed Firefighters Association, verified IRS filing 2002. She never publicizes it. The Ryans leak it to the Irish Times, only after a firefighter's widow writes a thank you letter. Picture a Manhattan firehouse, radios crackling, grown men weeping to a voice they can't spell but somehow understand. Let's crunch numbers. RIAA, BPI, and IFPI. Aggregated. Watermark. 12 million shepherd moons. 13 million. The memory of trees. 9 million a day without rain. 16 million diamond in the US total certified. 80.4 million albums. Streams push equivalent units past 100 million. Spotify for Artists, 2024. No tours equals zero. Merchandising, zero ticket revenue. Profit margin, insane. Forbes estimates net worth at 150 million euros. Castle mortgage, paid 2005. Vocal production revolution, Billie Eilish cites. Enya's, layering in her 2021 Vogue interview. Irish cultural export, Dawasich Inda. Kenny name drops her in 2016 trade speech. First musician ever. Mental health precedent. Refusing tours normalizes boundaries. Hashtag Free Enya trends every time a pop star cancels for burnout. Unanswered question. Will she ever perform live? In 2023, a cryptic Instagram post, her first, a silhouette on the castle balcony. Caption soon. 1.2 million likes. Still waiting. From a Gweedore windowsill to a castle studio that birthed a genre. New Age Enya proved you don't need spotlights if your voice can fill cathedrals of the imagination. She sold 80 million records by trusting silence. partnering with two visionaries and guarding her peace like a dragon guards gold. So here's your thought provoker. In a world screaming for attention, what power lies in choosing not to be seen? Could the ultimate rebellion be logging off forever? Drop your theories below. What's the one Enya song that haunts you, and why? Best comment gets pinned. If this deep dive made you hear the spaces between notes differently, share it with a friend who needs more mystery in their playlist. Until next time, keep listening for the quiet that changes everything. This is the channel, signing off from the edge of the Atlantic. See you in the silence.